Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Steve here from theemotionmachine.com, and today I wanted to talk about positive thinking. And I should start off by saying that I'm usually very cautious when I use the phrase positive thinking because it's sort of become a buzzword in a lot of self-help and self-improvement literature, and there's a lot of baggage and connotations when you hear someone say positive thinking, and usually people have a strong reaction to it and they jump to these two different extremes. On one extreme, there's people that think that positive thinking is basically the cure-all to everything, that all you need to do is think positive thoughts and good things will just come to you. And on the other extreme, there's people that just think positive thinking is nothing but snake oil. It's just a scam to get people to buy products and things like that. And I think both of these views are incorrect. I think there's a happy medium of using positive thinking as a tool for self-improvement, but not getting carried away with it and not thinking that it's going to magically cure you of all of your life's problems. Usually when I talk about positive thinking, I always use the word constructive thinking as well, because the main goal is to have your thoughts not only give you a temporary good feeling, but also to change how you act and actually make you, interact with your environment in a new way that actually brings you closer to your goals. So I think positive thinking and affirmations are a valid tool in self-improvement. I don't think they're a cure-all for every problem that exists in the world, but I do think that there's a use to them, and I think that if we're practical about it, positive thinking can actually be a very valuable tool to use on your journey in self-improvement. Now, usually when people get interested in positive thinking, they follow some Facebook pages or a Twitter feed, and they read, positive quotes from other people and look at inspirational images that have positive words on them. And I think these things can be a pretty positive influence. I think it's good to surround yourself with, forms of positivity. But at the same time, I think it's really, really important that people learn how to think positively in their own words. And what I mean by that is, I don't think that it's always a good idea to just take other people's words and repeat them in your head and think that that's going to automatically make a change. Like, there's power just in the words by themselves, and all you need to do is recite them out loud or say them in your head. There's no magic affirmation that's going to just change who you are. The trick is, I believe, to find affirmations, to find positive thoughts that actually resonate with you. It's not just the words. The words are not the only thing that matters. What also matters is how you feel about the words, and what kind of emotions do they stir, and how they actually affect you. So finding good affirmations and finding good positive thoughts really depends on finding ones that work for you specifically. There might be an affirmation that works for you that doesn't work for anyone else. And there might be affirmations that work for a bunch of other people but don't work for you. So it's very important to find something that personally resonates with you. And this is why I recommend that people try to think positively in their own words. So construct your own affirmations. Don't just steal other people's affirmations and think that there's some magic to them. There isn't. You need to construct these positive thoughts in your own words. So if you're interested in learning more about my take on affirmations and positive thinking, I recommend checking out a free guide that I just uploaded to my website. I actually wrote the guide about 3 to 5 years ago, but I'm finally re-uploading it and giving it away for free to anyone that decides to join my mailing list. You can find that at www.theemotionmachine.com/free-guide. That'll take you to a page. All you got to do is enter your email, and you will receive an instant download to that guide. It's very short, just about 25 pages. You could breeze through it in 15, 20 minutes, but it includes a lot of good practical information. The first half of it goes over some scientific studies that show affirmations helping with self-esteem and relaxation and motivation. And it goes over the mechanism that allows affirmations to work and actually bring results through self-fulfilling beliefs and how those work. Then the second half of the guide is the more practical aspect of it, regarding how to actually construct your own affirmations and how to actually create an affirmations exercise that you can practice in the morning or at night. You could practice them. You could practice them in the shower. You can practice them on the bus or train to work. You can practice them while sitting on the toilet. It doesn't take much time or effort out of your day to practice affirmations. So that's part of what makes them so convenient and a good tool that anyone should really be practicing. And the last section of the guide actually includes a collection of my own personal affirmations that I use. I recommend you look through them maybe to get inspired to create your own affirmations, or you could also borrow them and try them out for yourself and see how they work for you. Remember, the most important thing is that the affirmation resonates with you personally. So there may be a lot of affirmations on that list that don't do anything for you whatsoever. Sometimes you need to practice an affirmation before you can see how it actually feels to you and whether or not it actually works for you. But the main goal of this guide was really just to show a practical perspective on positive thinking and affirmations that doesn't rely on magic or superstition or some magical power in the universe. This guide just shows you how affirmations actually work, and it presents them in a practical way that anyone can begin applying to their life. So I recommend you check it out. It's the link again is www.theemotionmachine.com/free-guide. Check it out and see if it works for you. Sometimes you need to experiment with different types of exercises before you see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. That's a big theme of my self-improvement philosophy. So I understand that some people don't like affirmations and maybe they never will like them, but it can also be a very valuable tool for people as well. So I recommend experimenting with them and trying them out. And I think that my guide includes everything you really need to know about them to start practicing them on your own. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today, just my perspective on positive thinking and affirmations specifically. And I look forward to speaking with you guys again soon. Have a good one.